I watched that, it looked like she spanked your ass or something, 'cause of the way you bent down.
She's a frisky ghost.
She's
She
a very
wants the
frisky
deep.
ghost.
I don't even know what you look like yet. Jeez.
Oh, she's not as bad as some of the other ones we've dealt with. She's kind of normal looking.
How are you tonight?
Elizabeth? Can you give me a sign?
She's yep. She just moved this bunny. She just moved the bunny.
Oh no, not the bunny. Oh, Elizabeth?
Uh-oh.
Can you give me a sign?
Hide is what it says.
Oh my goodness. That was so loud. Alright, we're gonna turn that down. Holy fucking shit. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Yes, my hair's still wet. I had a late start today. Feel free to judge me. It's fine. Welcome to our Sunday Shenanigans, Wizarding Shenanigans, whatever stream. Happy to have you guys here. We already have Grace in the voice chat. It looks like we also have Adam, Debbie, and Cindy here. Happy to see all of you guys. Debbie put out a new video. Was it a couple days ago? Yesterday? Recently. Guys, if you haven't seen Debbie's new video, please go check it out. Oh, thank you. I can kind of tell because it's kind of sticking together, but it also just kind of looks like it does when I need to wash it. So, you know, there's that. But thank you for the makeup comment. I did have a little bit of fun with the makeup today. We got some pink going. But I hope you guys are doing well. I was thinking today, it's a bit like pool or billiards. The British snooker. Oh, okay. Got it. I probably said that not correctly, but I tried. Yeah, so I wish I had some new updates, anything exciting for you guys. But I do not, because there's been nothing. We haven't had any word about any of the games coming out. It was earlier today. Okay. I knew that it was there. I did see the exact date that it came out, but I didn't record it in my memory. I was just like, oh, it did come out. Okay. Yeah, so go see Debbie's new video. I was thinking that since we don't have any news today, I am going to be playing Harry Potter Lego, but maybe we could all play a little bit of Puzzles and Spells while watching some Harry Potter videos together. I thought that'd be fun. I already have 3 pulled up. You guys can help me decide which one you would prefer to see first, and we can watch and discuss them together. Snooker. Or snooker. Snooker. A or B, snooker or snooker? I'm still trying to get past today's puzzle, so that sounds great. Yeah, I haven't started it yet, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me change to the desktop view so you guys can see this. All right, we'll pause the Harry Potter playlist music. And then I'm going to need to turn up everything so that way you guys will be able to hear the actual video. And that way I can hear the actual video too. All right, so we have this bad boy here, which is the 40 details Harry Potter fans need to know about Hogwarts Legacy. B is more like how I say it. Okay, snooker. Okay. Championship final. Ooh, fun. Happy Beltane! Whoop whoop! Yeah, it's, for those who don't know, eclipse season, by the way, as well. We had our first eclipse yesterday. So things have been a little wonky, but I hope that everybody's taking time to relax this weekend, because that's what's important. We also have Don't Be a Slytherin in Hogwarts Legacy, which I'm curious what this person has to say about that, because as a Slytherin, you know, I'm wondering if I'm going to get roasted. Raining here, so no eclipse. Well, the eclipse is still happening. Like, the eclipse energy is still there. You just can't see it. And then we also have, what can Hogwarts Legacy learn from old Harry Potter games, which I thought might be interesting. So, do you guys have a preference? Which one should we start with? Should we do all three? Should we only do two? It's up to you guys. What do you think, Liz?
I want to find out about Don't Be a Slytherin.
You want to find out about Don't Be a Slytherin? All right.
Yeah.
Any other opinions? I feel like I'm gonna get roasted. I'm gonna get so roasted. I haven't seen any of those. All good. Okay, cool. I definitely think I'm gonna get roasted regardless, but it's fine. It's fine. I can take a good roasting. I deserve it. Hydrate, guys, if you haven't. All right. I guess let's start with the Don't Be a Slytherin. See what they have to say. I'll put the link in the chat as well, so that as we watch these, if you guys want to go, leave a comment, leave a like or a dislike, say hello. It's always appreciated. Shame on them. It's not a reflection on their attitude. It's a reflection on their attitude. Aww. Thank you, Cindy. You know what? It's okay though. I'm totally used to. This is something I don't think I've ever talked about on stream before, but I've definitely talked to people about before. Like, being Slytherin house, I feel like we get roasted the most of any of the other houses. Like, despite the fact that we're supposed to be, like, the bad ones, according to everybody's, you know, opinion and the way it was set up, like, in the books and everything. Like, I feel like we kind of get roasted and picked on the most. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Hey, Serps, how you doing? Happy to have you here, too. But
I definitely think Slytherin and Hufflepuff get picked on the most.
I think Hufflepuff used to get picked on the most, but I think, or one of the most, but I feel like over the years, Hufflepuff has grown, like, an appreciation for it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people have come to love the Hufflepuffs, especially, and I think maybe it has to do with the Fantastic Beasts and the fact that, you know, our main character in Fantastic Beasts is a Hufflepuff. So I think that has a lot to do with it. House shaming should not be a thing. There are good people and bad. Exactly, Cindy. Exactly. I totally agree. So I have my screen set up to where you can see at least part of the puzzles and spells game. If you guys think I need to move anything around, please feel free to let me know. But hopefully this setup works fine for what we're doing. Earlier I had the iPhone capture taking up part of the video, and I just don't think that's gonna work if we want to be able to watch the video. So hopefully this is fine. Also, let me know if the volume needs to go up or down or whatever we need to do. But hopefully I've got it in a good place. Fingers crossed. All right, let's go.
Frustrating when someone doesn't like you because they were told or taught not to like you. I don't know how many of you have been affected by this, but I can say that if you play Slytherin in Hogwarts Legacy, you're going to feel this way. So let's talk about why you shouldn't be in Slytherin in Hogwarts Legacy. So Slytherin just have it bad. Whether it be in the books or the movies, they are always made out to be the villains. And I 100% think that we are going to be having this same mentality in the upcoming game. And these are the reasons why I think that. Slytherin are pretty much segregated when it comes to any sort of Wizarding World stuff. So for example, watch this short clip from the Sorcerer's Stone.
Slytherin!
There's not a witch or wizard who went bad who wasn't in Slytherin.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that kind of just sums it all up. You're in Slytherin, you're bad. You're terrible, you're gonna be a bad person. Now, I don't really think that just because you're a Slytherin, it
This is
means you're a
not the
huge
first
ass to
time
everyone and you're only out for yourself.
that we've watched
Well,
a
for
video and they
some of you,
already hit on
it's
all the
probably
stuff
true.
that I said
But
before we
not
started.
all of you. And as a Slytherin, you are going to have that burden of being known as the troublemaker and probably hated. I am actually really curious how this is going to affect gameplay because I think it's going to be like some added difficulty. People are going to have a pre-decided perception of you because you wear those nice green and silver.
Let me share to
robes.
Discord for
Maybe
you, Grace,
you're gonna
so
come
that
up
way
and do a
you
quest and
can
you're
actually hear
talking
the
to
video too.
someone from the Gryffindor house, and they just kind of give you that
Thank you.
jerk off movie.
Oh, I think I just shared the
response
screen.
of,
Hold on,
"Ugh,
hold on."
well, you're a Slytherin, so I don't have to be nice to you because you're just terrible. So let's say you roll up to one of the students and you need to trade maybe a wizard card or something to them for a quest. And because you're a Slytherin, you have to pay more for it. Or you have to do a whole extra step for no reason other than the fact that the wizarding world has told us that you're bad because you're in Slytherin. So it's going to be a completely, I'm going to say it, mildly, no, extremely frustrating experience for you. Especially if you're somebody who's doing playthroughs of multiple houses. So let's say you play with a Hufflepuff first. And then you're like, oh, that wasn't too bad. People genuinely like Hufflepuff people. And then your second playthrough, you're playing as Slytherin. Everyone freaking hates you. Literally. The only people who are going to like you are going to be other Slytherins. Let's take a little deep dive right now. And let's actually
Depending
look at
on
some
how
real
customizable
Slytherins.
the game
I
actually
tried
is,
with
I could
all
see this
my
being
brain power
accurate.
to think of situations where Slytherins were seen in a positive light. And for some reason, my brain didn't work for that. But what it did keep thinking was about Sirius Black. So Sirius's Black
Oh, what's going on?
entire family were Slytherin. We're talking
Many things. Is my internet struggling? I might be running too many things.
Fuck you.
Hold on. Let's close stream avatars.
purest, oldest, richest Slytherin blood. And they were terrible people. Death Eater, murder you on the spot people. But Sirius Black, he was a good guy. The first good person, great good wizard from this family of Slytherin. But he was in Gryffindor. What? Whoa. Hold on a minute. Now, you know, it makes sense. He maybe was the more courageous, brave type and had the Gryffindor traits. But if you look at it from just an ideological point of view, why wasn't he just a good Slytherin? Why couldn't he have
That
been
makes sense.
uniquely different, yet the same? He was still a part of the Black family, but he was good. He wanted,
And he still had
the
that
best of
darkness
people.
to him too.
Now, I'm not
so.
saying that we need the alternate Sirius Black in the lore, but what I am saying is, because you are choosing to be a Slytherin, you are choosing to be seen as bad. And even if we look at what the game has already showed us with our Slytherin companion, Sebastian, they just had a terrible thing to say about him. Okay, so let's take a step back here and let's actually look at the Hufflepuff.
She absolutely does, Cindy. That's
Poppy
very true.
Seton, I think is
Very
her name.
true.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But they had only great things to say. She loves beasts. She's so happy. She loves beasts. She connects with them. Good. Lovey-dovey. But then we've got Sebastian. All right. He's a little bit of a troublemaker. He's charismatic.
That makes
all
sense,
right?
Cindy.
And he's
that makes
cursed.
sense.
Okay. So because he's the Slytherin companion, there's got to be a couple things wrong.
It
with
would
him.
have
He's
been cool
charismatic,
if
though,
she
right?
did keep
He
him
can
as
speak
Slytherin,
and
though.
he's heard. But when it comes to his character, he's a troublemaker, and he's cursed, right? There's clear he's a Slytherin, okay? I am sorry for everyone who's gonna play Slytherin, but the wizarding world hates you, all right? I don't want you to be hurt by this, but it's true. In fact, let's just take a moment of silence for all the haters. Okay, we're past that. So clearly, from the books and from the movies. And then again, the companion from the gameplay trailer, Sebastian, we already kind of know that just being a Slytherin is going to mean you're a little bit hated. And honestly, that's okay. It's another way to play the game, in my opinion.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. I think he made a lot of good points in this. The video was kind of repetitive, but he made good points. I think it'll be interesting to see how different the gameplay actually is from house to house. I know that, like, I'm gonna get it on Switch and on PC. And I think I'm going to play one house on Switch and one house on PC. I just haven't decided which one I'm going to do and which one I'm going to stream. And which one I'm just going to, like, play in my free time. So it'll be interesting. It could end up that it's essentially the same and it doesn't matter what house you choose. But it could be totally different. We got to see. And if it is different based on your house, it would make sense that we might have a little bit more challenging time as a Slytherin. And I think before I talked about how I watched one of these videos where it was like, why you shouldn't be a Ravenclaw or something. And it was saying how your gameplay is going to be more difficult in the fact that, like, when you have to get into your common room and everything, you're gonna have to solve a riddle to get through the door, which would be interesting. But we'll see how customizable and how different it actually is. I don't know that it's gonna be that vastly different, but I could be totally wrong. We'll see. All right, which one you guys want to do next? What can Hogwarts Legacy learn from the old Harry Potter games, or 40 details Harry Potter fans need to know about Hogwarts Legacy? This daily puzzle is kind of challenging, by the way. $40 details? All right. Let's do it.
I'm on my third attempt of this daily puzzle.
This is my second one. Heading to bed, I think. Oh, no worries, Debbie. Enjoy the holiday tomorrow. I hope you have nice weather, and I hope you have a beautiful day and that you have sweet dreams.
Confirmed. Peeves, Wizard Duels, House Elves, and Nearly Headless Nick? Yup. Multiplayer? Not happening. Quidditch and Diagon Alley? Stay tuned. Alright, Harry Potter fans, Hogwarts Legacy is set to release later this year, and it's shaping up to be the boldest attempt we've ever seen to create a Wizarding World video game that lives up to the dreams we had as kids of being able to wander the halls of Hogwarts.
That's a good idea, Cindy. Cindy, which creature do you prefer to use?
Now, let's get the obvious out of the way first. Did you know Hogwarts Legacy is not an MMO? Nor is it expected to have any form of multiplayer when it ships later this year. Nope, it's being developed as a single-player open-world action RPG. It will release on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, PC, and even the Nintendo Switch, which was a surprise announcement made after the release of the latest trailer. The game is set in the late 1800s Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Thanks to a shot of the Daily Prophet in the most recent trailer, we also know our character will start Hogwarts on September 1st, 1890, which puts us attending Hogwarts just before young Albus Dumbledore's arrival, as he would have only been 9 when our character starts in 1890. Despite being set in the world of Harry Potter,
I usually stick to the owl.
Story,
I like the owl.
Don't have to be familiar with the original series, although there are numerous details that are sure to please longtime fans. Hogwarts Legacy is not a direct adaptation of the books and films, however the games are anchored in the Wizarding World lore. Familiar faces like Nearly Headless Nick, Peeves the Poltergeist, and Professor Binns are all set to make an appearance, as well as a professor with the last name of Fig. Although it's worth noting this Fig spells his last name with only one G, unlike Arabella Fig of the Harry Potter series who spelled her name with two Gs. It's developed by Avalanche Software, nope, not the Just Cause devs, the Cars 3 devs, and it will be published by WB under the Portkey Games label, which is a label specifically created for the wizarding world of Harry Potter. A full trailer of the game leaked back in 2018 when a Reddit user posted it online. He claimed to have been part of a mall survey group that was shown a trailer for the game and somehow managed to get by without signing an NDA. The game was finally officially announced at the PS5 Showcase event back in 2020 and was set to release in 2021 before being delayed. It's now scheduled to release around the 2022 holiday season of November and December. Avalanche has also done an incredible job of creating the 4 Hogwarts common rooms, and even in the limited look we've seen so far, their uniqueness and attention to detail within each of the common rooms is evident. The Hogwarts kitchens are buzzing with activity, house elves included, and the devs even managed to include the 5th floor prefect's bathroom, again with a remarkable attention to detail. As for the main character, our backstory remains shrouded in mystery. We'll start Hogwarts as a 5th year with an unusual ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. The specific ancient powers we can unlock appear to manifest in different ways. We see 2 in the gameplay trailer as the narrator says, you can even use the mysterious powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes. The powers appear to show up visually with a sort of blue, black, and white spell effect with both a dash and lightning ability shown here. It's also known that our main character survived something significant that makes us a bit of a celebrity when we start off at Hogwarts, not unlike Harry.
I mean,
There's been
I
quite a
also
bit of
think it's
discussion
just
about
because
how
we're coming
exactly
into
the sorting
Hogwarts as a
ceremony
5th
will
year,
work,
of
but we
course
do
that would
know
make
that we'll
you somewhat
choose
of a
our house
celebrity.
at the start of the game. Again, I
Right.
can't reiterate this one enough, guys. It is on the
'Cause it's
official
so
website.
unheard of.
We will choose our house at the start of the game. The devs have hinted at players meeting up with a Weasley or two throughout the halls of Hogwarts. We also know the identity of one dark wizard here, Victor Rookwood, who is almost certainly an ancestor of Augustus Rookwood. The Rookwood of the 1890s is involved with a goblin by the name of Ranrock, who appears to be organizing a rebellion against wizard kind. There are 3 NPC companions that have been confirmed so far: Natsai Onai, a Gryffindor with a love for adventure, seeking justice; Poppy Sweeting, a Hufflepuff with a strong connection to magical beasts;
Still didn't
and
get it.
Sebastian Sallow, a Slytherin with a troubling family secret likely related to some sort of curse. We'll also be traveling to familiar locations including the Forbidden Forest and Hogsmeade Village. Diagon Alley has yet to be confirmed for the game, and yes, I know, we see Ollivanders in the trailer. However, look closely. That's the Hogsmeade branch of the wand shop. In the first official trailer, we did see a shot of Dementors in what appears to be Azkaban. However, this is yet to be confirmed as a location we'll actually visit in-game. Magical creatures will feature prominently, and a number of them have been confirmed, including centaurs, goblins, house elves, graphorns, mooncalves, acromantula, floopers, neasels, trolls, hippogriffs, dragons, thestrals, and even Dementors and Inferi. Speaking of Thestrals, our character can see and interact with them, which confirms we had to have witnessed death at some point. Some of the creatures have been corrupted by an unknown magical force. Many of the enemies in the gameplay trailer have glowing red eyes, which is likely the indication of creatures corrupted by this dark magic. J.K. Rowling is not directly involved with the project, however, Hogwarts Legacy does plan to adhere to the Wizarding World lore set forth in the Harry Potter books. We'll be able to customize our character and upgrade various talents and abilities. We can also purchase gear and cosmetics at Hogsmeade Village.
It's gonna be
and
so
to be clear, that's in-game money, as Hogwarts Legacy has been confirmed to have no microtransactions by both the official website and Chandler Wood, the Hogwarts Legacy community manager. Vendors and residents will populate the countryside outside the walls of Hogwarts with unique stories to tell and missions where they may need our main character's assistance. Broomsticks and flying are shown in the trailer, but we still don't have any confirmation about whether or not we'll be able to play Quidditch in the game, despite several hints in both trailers. Specific spells shown in the trailer
I'm
include
still
Lumos,
hopeful they make
Accio,
the Quidditch
Reducto,
a
Diffindo,
DLC
Arrow, Pugno, Confringo,
content
Incendio, Wingardium
that we
Leviosa,
can do
Expelliarmus, Descendo, Petrificus Totalis,
and play online with
Stupefy,
friends.
and yes,
Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path.
Wizard duels are also confirmed, and the game appears to feature quite a robust spellcasting system that allows you to chain spells together. You can brew potions to aid or even use certain magical creatures to help when battling other wizards. There's a chance Merlin could play a key role in the game, as his name is seen on the window in the gameplay trailer here. The same trailer also mentions puzzles designed by Merlin. The Room of Requirement is confirmed to be in the game and appears
Try
to act
21
as a
finally
hub for
got
our
it with
character.
2 of
We can
the
brew
3
potions here and create a
extras.
menagerie
Ooh,
to nurture magical
nice.
beasts back to health,
Maybe
as
I
some
need
may
to
be
use
injured
those.
from
I'm always
poachers
like
in the area. We can even customize
I
the
don't
space to
use
reflect
them because
our
I'm like, oh,
personality
what if I
and
use
natural
them and then I
specialties.
need them
The
later?
game
And then
also
it's like,
appears to have a
Shanna, you
clever
should use
built-in
them
fast
because you
travel
need them
system through the
now,
use
you
of
dork.
various flue powder stations, which you can spot throughout the gameplay trailer. These stations bear the name of Ignatia Wildsmith, the witch who invented flue powder. Day-night cycles are officially confirmed, as are
I
seasonal
didn't
weather
get it this
changes.
time
Now,
either,
if you
but I
guys are
think
looking
this
for
is
a
the
much more
closest that I've
in-depth
gotten.
breakdown
I'm
of
having
the
trouble
lore we
sharing
know
my
so far
screen
about
for some
Hogwarts
reason.
Legacy,
I
you can
don't
check
know
out the
why.
video on the right side of your screen
We'll just
now.
take it
As
off.
always, thank you all so much for watching.
On my
I'll talk
last
to you again
try,
soon.
and I'm on my
Aw.
fourth try now. I had one shattered glass left.
I hate when that happens. I hate
Welcome
when that
to
happens.
Wife Wants a Wizard.
What? Why did you go to the
Kedavra,
next video?
confirm.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, I'm gonna paste this video for you guys in case you want to go do the same thing. Say hi, give a like, whatever. Hey, Touch, how you doing? And let's watch the last one while I probably fail this thing again. Yay!
Deathly Hallows Part 1, the video game that is, released back in the year 2010. And it was by and large pretty much a universal disappointment among Harry Potter fans. Now, if someone out there actually enjoyed the game, I don't want to insult you. That's totally fine if you liked it. But I think for the most part, fans and critics alike were not all that enthused with the quality of Deathly Hallows Part 1 and eventually Part 2 as well. You see, the developers at EA had a very interesting decision to make, because for those who have read the Harry Potter books or seen the Harry Potter movies, you know that Book 7 represents a pretty big shift in the overall tone, but mainly the setting. With so much of the action taking place outside of Hogwarts, it makes sense that the video game had to change somewhat. Unfortunately, the way they changed the game was in really all the wrong reasons. They went all in on the action. In fact, a lot of people still to this day refer to it as Call of Potter, basically implying that it essentially turned into a Call of Duty clone in the third-person form with Harry Potter and spells. And while many of the other games before it were kind of a mixed bag, it still seemed that everyone learned all the wrong lessons. So how is it that a video game series that started all the way back in 2001,
I never played these games, so I don't have an opinion.
Game on the PC that really wasn't
I didn't
bad for
have
its time,
the
and Harry Potter and
ability
the
to play
Sorcerer's
them when they
Stone,
came
or
out.
Philosopher's
I
Stone,
played the
depending on
original
where you
Harry
live.
Potter and the
In fact,
Sorcerer's
if you look at the
Stone.
complete history of Harry Potter video games, they tell a very interesting story. There's been some good,
Back
there's
in
been
the
some
day.
bad, and there's been a lot of in between. So what can Hogwarts Legacy learn? What can Hogwarts Legacy take from these titles that will actually make it end up being a better game? Now, some of this is going to be good, and some of this is going to be bad, like pointing back to these games and saying, no, don't do this. And so I think one of the first and most important things is a lesson right there from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Don't try and be something you're not. With the Deathly Hallows video game, they essentially took what was an adventure title and made it into a shooter title instead, which I don't care about the change in setting. You absolutely cannot do that. The series has always been about the adventure, the story, the lore. And so essentially taking all of that and turning it into nothing more than a shooter was definitely a bad move. Now, the good news here is we already know that Hogwarts Legacy is not doing this. Now, what we don't know, though, is what the balance is like. We've seen combat, and I know that some people seem excited about it. Some people aren't so excited about it based on what we've seen so far. I personally think it looks pretty
Who isn't
good.
excited
A lot
about
of
the
people have
combat?
talked about
The
how the
combat
enemies
looks
don't really appear
amazing.
to attack in more than groups of just one person at a time. But my hope here is that the demo we saw was basically on the lowest difficulty setting. We know there's going to be multiple difficulties. Of course, they could just be showcasing things for the purposes of that demo as well. We don't know that that's exactly how it's going to play.
know.
And we also, frankly, don't know how the combat is going to feel. That's really the
Try
main
this.
thing, right? How does it flow as you're actually playing the game and interacting with all of these enemies? Now, on the more positive side, some of the most beloved Harry Potter games are the first three. So Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Prisoner of Azkaban. Now, I've seen people
think I
kind of
played Chamber
disagree
of
on whether
Secrets
they
too, but I
prefer
never
the
played
PC
Prisoner
or
of
the console
Azkaban.
versions. But regardless of which one you like better, it was really that exploration and that sense of discovery from those games that people liked
okay,
so
I'm gonna
much.
use
Honestly, I would have enjoyed Chamber of
power
Secrets on
up.
the GameCube even more if it wasn't for all the loading screens that interrupt you
Yeah.
almost every time.
We're gonna
You
do
go
it.
into a new room, go to a new area. So that's kind of annoying. Hopefully we won't have to worry about a lot of load screens with Hogwarts Legacy. So I really hope that
we're
Hogwarts
about to make the
Legacy
final
goes
move. I'm
all
about to
in
beat
on
it.
that sense of exploration. Now, they're saying the right things. In the
Got it.
developer behind the scenes
Got
that aired at
him.
the end of the State of Play,
Daily
they
club
absolutely
puzzle
seem like they
complete.
get it. And that is one thing that I really
Hell
took
yeah.
from that state of play more than
Ooh,
anything
and I
else,
got
is that I
8
do feel like
trophies.
the developers
Nice.
and the people working on this game truly get what has made for a good Harry Potter game in some cases of the previous games, and also what hasn't made for such a great game. They really
Thank
seem
you,
to
Cindy.
get that Hogwarts is sort of the central hub for everything. Hogwarts, they have to nail that experience for it all to be worthwhile, right? So embrace that lore of Hogwarts, embrace the secret passages, embrace
gonna
the
do
4
some of the
Hogwarts
Forbidden
common rooms and
Forest
the houses,
challenges
which
until
again,
this
from what we've
video's
seen
done.
so far, it totally seems like they are embracing these things. And specifically when it comes to the lore, I think there's a very interesting balance here, because when I was watching the movies originally as a kid, I was so disappointed when they made any little change. And over time, I started to understand some of those changes. And still to this day, there are some changes that drive me crazy anytime I see the movies on TV. And this is just going to always be the case with any sort of beloved property. They
Yep,
have to strike
very
a very
true.
careful balance here of embracing the lore, embracing some things that are established in canon, but also trying to do some new things. And I would never advocate
Well,
for
and there's some
completely
things that
breaking
just-
the canon. That's just not in me. I can't do it.
They
But in some
can't
cases, I am okay with them kind of
translate
bending the
from a
canon just a
book
little bit if it makes
into
for a better video
a
game
movie or a
experience.
video
And truth
game,
be
you
told, when
know?
it comes
It
to
just
the old
doesn't
Harry
work.
Potter games, I know some
So-
of you may disagree with me on this. That's okay. I don't ever think there's really been a great Harry Potter game. There have been some good Harry Potter games, some average, some mediocre, and then some just downright bad Harry Potter games. But I really
can
don't
agree
think
with
we've
that.
truly had a great Harry Potter game. So that is why I think so many people are excited for Hogwarts Legacy, is because it truly has a chance to do something that we've never seen before and make a Hogwarts game that actually lives up to the original series. Now, one thing I would argue that none of the games have ever quite nailed is the magic and spell casting system. I'm not a game developer, so I can't
Very
say
true.
exactly what will make for the perfect system. I have some ideas based on previous games that I've played, but a lot of those games in my mind also have some sort of melee ability that goes with them as well. But with Hogwarts Legacy, with Harry Potter, your wand is really kind of exclusively the tool that you'll use both in battle and for puzzle solving. Now, they can definitely get creative maybe with transfiguring some objects and things like that. And when it comes to spells, we actually know about quite a few already. We can hear the character say all of these right here. I'll put them on the screen for you now. In the trailer, we hear these verbally called out. So we know these are all going to be in
Wait,
the
which
game.
ones do we have that are verbally called out? Lumos, Accio, Reducto, Defendo, Reparo, Apungo, Confringo. I'm having trouble reading it because of the font. I don't know why. Incendio, Wingardium Leviosa, Expelliarmus, Descendo, Petrificus Totalis, Stupefy, and Avada Kedavra. Hey, Steph, how's it going? How's the baby? How's the family? How are you?
So the system of categorizing and being able to select and switch between different spells on the fly is going to play a huge role in how that gameplay feels. I still think they'll ultimately go with some sort of spell wheel system where we'll be able to pull up all of them at once and then quickly switch on the fly. And then I would also expect we'll be able to hotkey some of the spells to specific buttons. And one other positive thing I think they could take from some of those old Harry Potter
I think it
games
depends
is
on
that
how
there
many
are
spells
mini-games
we'll
that
actually
can
be
actually
working
work.
with.
Mini games are always sort of a touchy subject with any video game because obviously they call them mini games for a reason. It's kind of just a distraction to the main thing that you're doing. But frankly, I loved tossing the garden gnomes in Chamber of Secrets. I thought that was super fun. And even Quidditch, I thought they did a decent job with in the console games. And we still don't know if
I
Quidditch is in
remember
the game
that.
just yet. And it really does seem like the Wizarding World already has so many things that are just ready to be mini games. You've
Yay!
got gobstones, you've got exploding snap,
Victory!
you've got wizard chess. We already know about broomstick flying. They've also talked about potions and caring for magical
Including the
creatures.
others
so I
implied
think
written
there
on
could
the Muslim
definitely be some
trailer. There are
mini-games
over
that you
60
work
spells in the
there as
game.
well.
That's right, but we don't know how many
overall,
of
and I'll
those
just tell you
that
guys, this may be
are like written on the wall or in the background are ones that we're actually going to be able to use or utilize at any point. And I think like if they have a wheel, even with how many were listed there, like 10 that we heard, that's gonna be really challenging to switch between the spells. So I don't know if it's gonna be like in this battle, like you're gonna need A, B, and C, so that's what's available, or if it's like you equip the spells as like something that you're gonna use. So like maybe I know that I really like using Wingardium Leviosa, so I have that one in my wheelhouse, and I know that I really like using Stupefy, so I have that one in my wheelhouse that I've equipped. I don't know. You were gonna say something, Grace. I heard you take the intake of breath where you were about to say.
I was gonna say maybe it'll be like the game I'm thinking of is Skyrim, and you have to unlock like your skill set in Skyrim, and you can choose like different paths. So maybe we can unlock certain spells and choose like a path of spells. So that way, while
Yeah,
there are that many available options, we only get to choose so many.
that would make sense too. That would make sense too. I've never played Skyrim, so we'll see. We'll see.
Controversial thing for me to say. I hope it's not. I hope you don't get too upset with me. But if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I hope that Hogwarts Legacy takes more inspiration from more modern and recent games as opposed to the old school Harry Potter games. Look, I totally get the nostalgia. There are a lot of things about those games that I love. But at the end of the day, I just keep coming back to the fact that none of them ever truly captured what I feel a Harry Potter game could ultimately be. And I think Hogwarts Legacy has an excellent chance to do just that. Okay, one thing they can absolutely take from the old games, though, the music, right? How about the music? The music was so good, especially in the earlier Harry Potter video games. That is one area I think we can all agree that the original games just did
I'm really hopeful, though, that they don't, to the lore, which, I mean, I'm sure they will because it's WB.
About how Hogwarts Legacy will be
I
handling
hope
the
they
original
don't
canon.
copyright all the music because that's going to make it really sad for when I'm streaming and have to turn it all off if it's all really good. You know what I mean? But I'm sure they will. Sure, that's going to be an issue. It might just be one of those things that
there's a lot of mythical creatures.
Because of the way copyright works, I might have to look at streaming, like changing my streams and streaming to Twitch instead, and then uploading it with the audio muted or something. I don't know. That is something that I have been considering in case you guys, want a little bit of a heads up, is that I might just be switching all of my Harry Potter streams to Twitch. I don't know yet. We will see. So if you guys have an opinion on that, please feel free to share it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But feel free to tell me your thoughts and opinions. And... oh, hold on. I gotta go back because that's not the video that we just watched.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
It was this one. Here's that link again. Go give them a like, say hello, say that I sent you, all that jazz. All is well. I'm being lazy. Small meal preps are going on. Nice, nice. Good job being lazy. It's the weekend for being lazy. Solid choice, Steph. Solid choice. Did you beat the daily puzzle yet, Liz?
I think this might be the time. I have 10 moves left and not a lot of stuff.
You got this! You can do it! I believe in you. I believe in you. I'm just gonna finish this one really quick, and then we're going to get into some more Harry Potter Lego. I wish my screen sharing wasn't being a butt, because I would totally just share it with you guys, but it's being a butt, so. I don't understand why it keeps freezing. I don't know if it has to do maybe with my CPU or what, but who knows. I think I just did it. Oh no, I gotta get 5 more slugs. I got everything else though.
I did it!
Yay! Good job, Liz! GG. Is the music too loud or do I need to turn it down? Is it hard today? Ours won't start for an hour, so it's a little bit challenging today. I had to use, you know how you can choose from the 3 extra, like, power-ups? Would they be power-ups? Like the bomb, the key, the thingamajig. You can choose from those in the beginning. I had to use those in order to beat it. Which I usually hold off on those. So it was a little bit challenging. Yeah, power-ups. Okay, good, good. You earned 7 trophies. Nice, Grace.
Only took me like 6 tries, but
You
I
know,
did it.
it happens. It happens. I think it's 5G. My Wi-Fi here has been foobar since they started that mess back in... Oh, maybe that's what it is. That would make sense because since Wizards Unite ended and we weren't streaming that anymore, I haven't used the iPhone screen sharing very much with the Elgato, and it goes through Wi-Fi and internet. But the times that I have, it just like freezes constantly, so... Oh, grief. I will wait to sign in then to start with unlimited lives. Exactly. Yeah, do that, do that. I always fuck up and, like, open the game just after midnight just to, like, oh, I want to just do a puzzle before I go to bed. And then it's like you get the unlimited lives, and I'm like, crap, now I have to play for 30 more minutes. Even though I just wanted to do one puzzle because I didn't think about the fact that it was after midnight. Good job, Shannon. I wish they didn't auto-load too. I wish that you, like, had the option to use them when you wanted to. Maybe with, like, time limit restrictions. So you have to use that power-up within 24 hours or it expires. But I wish it just didn't auto-do it. Personally. Alright, I've got to move some stuff around so I can see what's going on here. Okay, cool. Alright. Where did we leave off? That is the question. We're gonna find out. After stream today, I'm gonna take vodka to the park. I need to run to like Walgreens or CVS or something and get some kind of makeup remover to get my eyeliner and mascara off better because it's been a struggle bus lately. And make dinner. We are busy this afternoon. But gonna be a fun stream tonight. We've got quite a few options for games tonight. And there will be more word on this soon, but I'm going to be having a fun sponsor for our movie nights coming up, guys. So we do Monday movie nights every Monday on my server. We take suggestions for movies. All you have to do is put it in the film, TV, etc. category on Discord, and it'll be saved there as a suggestion for what movie we should do next. And we all get together Monday nights to watch a movie at 8 p.m. Central Time. Hermione is tapping her foot. She's not a very patient person. Not shocked. Not shocked. Baby oil and a cotton pad. I know that baby oil and a cotton pad work, but I always feel like when I use baby oil regularly that it messes with my skin. So it works well, but I think it's too much for my skin, at least on my face. So, and the eyeliner that I've been using recently, freaking love it. It's a great eyeliner, but it does not come off. Like, it's there. So, I've been like, I wash it off, or I do the best that I can, and it's just still stuck there, and I look like I have big raccoon eyes. It doesn't matter what I do. What's the tomorrow movie? If life doesn't happen, I can join y'all. Last few weeks, I've been at my daughter's house, but I'm supposed to have this week for my house and mama, and is on Just Duty. Okay. Let me double check. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Also, hi, Morogwen. How are you doing? Movie night tomorrow night is Into the Woods with Johnny Depp. So we'll be watching Into the Woods. I've never seen it. I don't remember who
Me
suggested it,
neither.
but it's supposed to be good, so we'll see. I just mowed and my body is. Oh no! I'm sorry, Morogwen. Ugh. Being an adult freaking sucks, dude. It freaking sucks. I'm sorry that your body's in pain. You should take you a nice, like, warm bath if you can. Relax. I don't know if you like wine, but get you some wine. I really like when I take a bath, if I have wine and I feel like drinking, to have a glass of wine and a bottle of ice water. Because I take my baths and my showers, like, really, really hot. And if it's too hot, like, even though it feels good, like, I get sick. So I have the ice water to cool myself down. It's a thing. Is it good for me? Probably not, but I do it. Tell us the wrong thing. It's gonna be full-on Shanna shenanigans. Oh, it will be. It's always full-on Shanna shenanigans. That is just my life. That is just my life. Every minute of every day. Chaos and shenanigans. If it's calm, like legitimately calm, then something's probably wrong. And you should worry at that point. I don't think diabetics should drink wine. Oh, so I don't... Okay, that's fair. Because wine has a lot of sugars in it, so that makes sense. Get you some water. Maybe a LaCroix. Or like a bubbly. A bubbly. Or an aha. Have you guys had the ahas? By the way, those are really good too. I don't like wine, but I have an... Oh, shoot. Shanna, pay attention. Pay attention. You're being attacked by a Lego Hornet right now. It's making us redo all of this. Okay, now I need to attack its nest, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. I used the Bare Minerals oil, obsessed with it, takes off everything in one sitting. Ooh, nice. I really like, so I had, It Cosmetics made, I forget what they freaking called it, but it came in like a tub. And so like you just kind of scoop a little bit out and it melted my makeup away. I freaking loved that stuff. But I never bought more. It Cosmetics needs to sponsor me because I freaking push their products so hard because I love them. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on that. And then recently, so Tipsy gave me a ton of makeup remover wipes because I guess she had a ton from when she was playing with makeup, but she doesn't do that anymore. So, I inherited all of them when I went to visit, and I've been trying to use them up because I don't typically like makeup wipes. Like, they're just not environmentally friendly. I like them when I'm traveling because they're convenient, but outside of that, they're not good for the environment. They're really not good for your skin because of the way that they pull on your skin. But, you know, I have them, so I should use them, right? And the Burt's Bees ones, I can't use them on my eyes. I don't know if they remove your makeup well or not, because every time I use it on my eyes, the skin around my eyes gets inflamed and it burns. And I think I Googled it and it's just a skin sensitivity that I have to something that's in there essentially. Because I have sensitive baby skin. And that's not the first product that's done that either. I remember when Victoria's Secret came out with makeup wipes and I was working at Victoria's Secret, so I was like super excited about it, you know? Okay. So I was like, hell yeah, and I tried it and same freaking thing. Except my eyes like swelled up too. Like I looked like I had some sort of like pink eye or eye disease or something. It was gross. Not cute. Whites generally have less sugars than... Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I would think it would be the other way around. That's interesting. My friend is going with me the next Saturday to get makeup for the first time. That's exciting. Are you guys going to Ulta, or where are you going to go get your makeup? That's really exciting. I don't like shopping, but makeup shopping is one of the few things that I actually do enjoy. More so used to, I guess, because now they don't let you try the makeup in the makeup stores. And I get it, you know, COVID and everything, like it makes sense. But when I go to a store and I'm looking at the makeup, I want to be able to try it before I buy it. Especially because a lot of it's expensive. And, you know, you can return it, but then it's like, okay, but I came out here to look at it. I could have ordered it online rather than coming in the store. I don't know. I hope that eventually they go back to letting us try it in the store. But I don't know. Makes me itchy as well. Can't use it. Not even the lip. Really, the Burt's Bees lip balms. I love the Burt's Bees lip balms. I can use those. And I do. Because I love them. They also have, there's like this spot acne treatment that's like a roll-on. Actually, I keep one by my desk. This little guy here. I've used it for years. Like, probably 10 plus years. And I love this stuff. One of the main ingredients is tea tree oil, which is really good for like spot treatments. Anyway. And it's also just got other stuff in there that it freaking works. I love it. Yeah, it's in an ultimate. Nice! Well, I hope you have a lot of fun. If you feel comfortable doing so, Moro Gwen, you should post in Discord what you get and maybe take some pictures of your makeup. Is there not anything else that I'm supposed to do with this tree? I thought there was. Maybe not. Follow the spiders. Oh, let me change to Bang really quick. I have crazy skin. Girl, me too. I hate how sensitive my skin freaking is. I'm taking baby steps, maybe eventually. Of course. Yeah, like I said, you know, only if you're comfortable. The older I get, the less makeup I wear on the daily. Nothing wrong with that. I love makeup. I love doing makeup. I think it's fun. I genuinely enjoy it. Hold on, let me share the game with you now since we changed things. Sorry, I'm slacking, Liz.
Oh, you're fine. I was just like, yeah, I'm here.
But I don't even do my makeup every day. Like most days, I don't wear any makeup. I enjoy doing it for stream. I enjoy doing it on days that I just am feeling creative, but there's no need to do it every day, you know? I wouldn't even take my trash out without makeup in my 20s. I used to be that way, not about makeup in general, but about mascara and eyeliner, especially. Not so much anymore. I do lots of things without makeup. You see me get on stream without makeup, so... There was a time period where I wouldn't do that, though. I didn't want to be on video or on stream without makeup on. But... not the case anymore. Exactly, Steph. I still do it just for myself sometimes at home, just because I want to play with the colors or have some fun. But let's have some fun. This beat is sick. Disco stick. I don't think I can use my wand in the water. Okay, there was something that I needed to pick up. Oh well, I'll just fly my broom over. We did all of this last week. I don't know why we had to start from the beginning, but... What? Steph. Steph, you are too. You are too.
Because I have something worth
Wrong
living
spell.
for.
Aw, thank you, Steph. Yes, thank you for the reminder. Guys, if you haven't yet, and you're here hanging out, go ahead and hit that like button. I used to say or dislike button, but you can't even see that anymore, so might as well just go ahead and hit the like button, you know what I mean? You might as well. Hey, Joseph, thank you for the lurk, love. I hope you're doing well. Oops. Hi, vodka. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Go pick those up before they disappear. Oh. Put this thing back together. Anybody have any fun plans coming up this week? Mother's Day is next weekend, right?
May 8th. So yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Next weekend, too, we'll be doing community stream. Monday or Sunday night. Playing community games on Twitch. Might see what my mom's up to that Sunday, and depending on what her plans are, we might not have a wizard stream, so I can at least spend some time during the day with her. But that night we will be doing community stream, playing community games. So hopefully you guys can make it. It'll be fun. Maybe we'll play some Gartic Phone, some Jackbox, some Among Us, whatever we feel like getting into, you know. UK had Mother's Day in March. Oh, that's right. I forget you guys have a totally different Mother's Day schedule than we do. I always forget that. Did you do anything nice for your mother during Mother's Day, Joseph? Have a festival to go to, possibly may run away for Mother's Day. I don't know, we'll see what's in the cards. Dude, you should run away. You deserve a break, Steph. Get out. This is much easier the second time around. I was struggle busing last week. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess my game progress didn't get saved because I definitely did all of this last week, but that's fine. What festival are you going to, though, Steph? That sounds really fun. We apparently have a crawfish festival here in town this weekend. This guy at the dog park was talking about it and about how, oh no, I fell down. It was like insanely expensive. He said he spent $200 on art, which, like, you know, that's fine. Support local artists. I'm here for that. But apparently, I think he said like 3 pounds of crawfish is like 30 something bucks right now. And then he got like, I don't know what he got to eat. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like kind of insignificant. And he spent like 15 fucking bucks on it. I was like, goodness. Everything's insanely expensive right now. It's ridiculous. A peach festival? Oh my god, that sounds really fun. I would love that. May shoot over to Icon and do fancy D&D. You should treat yourself, Steph. Oh, I talked to a lawyer, by the way, for those of you who are curious. There's literally nothing I can do about my van, which sucks. But I'm going to be making a video, and we're going to talk about what happened, and we're going to blast the company, and I'm going to give them a bad Google review. And if you guys want to do the same, that's nice. We had Strawberry Fest from Thursday to Saturday of this past week. It's busy season on the festivals here. Oh my god, I'm jealous. Alright, this part was really hard. I remember. Because it, like, doesn't just shoot the spiders the way it's supposed to. Not on the right spell. So that would help. Come on. Come on. What? I did not change it to Lumos. I hate this part of this game. Okay, that's not what I was trying to hit, but cool. Okay, and then I have to do A. I'm holding it. Come on. Come on. Hold A to lift the spider. I am holding it. A again to spin it. Oh my god! See, this is the problem I was running into last week. Here we go. Aggro, right? I knew you would, Steph. I knew you'd be there. Inundate them with some bad reviews. Maybe other people won't make the same mistake that I did. Also, maybe people will catch on to the red flags that I made excuses for. Daily bad reviews, oh my god.
Fame isn't everything.
Will Google let you do more than one review on a business?
So Google will let you make 1 million emails.
Right? That's true. You can do multiple reviews? Alright, that's good to know. They'll be getting several reviews from me, that's for frickin' sure. Did you go to Alamo? Yes, I did go to the Alamo. There's actually a video up of that already, Anthony. If you check my recent vlogs, the one, it's like, I think something about like, I spent my birthday at the Alamo. That's the one you wanna watch. But I did go to the Alamo. Ooh. That sounds delicious stuff. Go drop them in. Thank you for lurking and chatting and hanging, as always. I am a bad driver in video games. This is... I promise I'm not a bad driver like this in real life, you guys. Oh no. Oh, I gotta go get Hagrid's hut back there.
I don't know if I believe.
I swear. I swear.
Uh-huh. You're not proving anything right now.
Well, I don't think video game driving is reflective of real life driving. Just saying. I saw the ghost one and I think the river walk. Yeah, you should go check out the Alamo one if you haven't seen it. It was a good day. It was a really beautiful day and I really enjoyed the Alamo. I hope so too, Anthony. I really liked San Antonio and there's a lot of things that like I didn't get to do while I was there just because time didn't allow for it, especially with like still working and everything. So I will definitely be back there. Just a matter of when. But that car is a beach. Exactly, Steph. Yeah, it totally didn't save my game because we saw all of that, but that's fine.
Because I have something worth living for.
Yeah, exactly, Anthony. It was really cool. I love the fact that like my job allows me the opportunity to go places and to travel and still work. Like I don't have to take time off work in order to do those things. I'm still able to do it. But when you're on limited time in those places, because you know, life, it does make it a little bit more challenging to do as much as you'd like to do. But I did enjoy it. Aw, I'm glad you enjoyed it too. I'm very glad, Anthony. I was really surprised by how, like, nice people in Texas were. I don't know why. I didn't expect people to be so, like, friendly. But they were. People were super, super, super nice. And it wasn't, like, fake nice either, like you get in other places in the South. I really enjoyed it. No, I didn't get to make it. So I really wanted to make it to the tower, but I didn't get to make it there. It just didn't happen. But it's okay, because the tower is still going to be there on another trip. It'll still be there. Tower's not going anywhere, luckily. Oh, don't scream at me, Mr. Mandrake. That's just rude. Alright, fine. I'll go get earmuffs. You're being rude. Where are the earmuffs? I know they're in a cabinet somewhere. I just don't know which one. Yeah, I feel like whenever I make trips, I'm not good at like planning the trip. Like I'm not somebody who makes like a daily planner for what we're gonna be doing, which is fine because I don't like that. For some things it's good, and I need people who do like to do that kind of stuff to organize me in that way. But in general, I just kind of like to go with the flow. But it makes it hard when like I have a list of things and I'm like, oh, I really want to do this, and I really want to do this, and I really want to do this, and it's like, yeah, but you've only got so much time. And you might be tired on this day, or you might have a migraine on this day. Those are some interesting headphones. What the heck is he wearing on his head right now? I knew you would relate, Grace.
Yeah.
The struggle is real. But I think it's good.
I mean,
that
it took me
we're able to go
hours
with the
to get out of
flow
bed today, so.
Well, I mean,
Right.
Understandable, Grace. Understandable. I'm just seeing if there's anything else we need to bust before I put him in his jar. Or his pot, I guess, not a jar. Steph asked Liz, how's the recoup going?
It's definitely going. I'm sore today, but I'm trying not to take the pain medication because I'm not a huge pain medication person. So I'm wrapped up in a heated blanket.
You're lucky you're somewhere that's colder. It's too hot here to be wearing a heated blanket.
I know, right? It's like windy and rainy.
What did you think of the ghost tour thingy in San Antonio? Oh my god, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Highly recommend the bus tour. I'm sure the walking tour is great too. I wish I could have done both. But I think that the guide that we had was really knowledgeable. She was also really funny, which I think makes those ghost tour things even more fun when you have somebody who like brings humor into the stories that they're telling. And I learned a lot. I also I wrote down all of like the room numbers and different things that she talked about, because I think when I go back it would be really cool to actually go stay in some of those places that she talked about, because I've got ghost hunting equipment and like actually use it, because it's hard when you're on those tours to get an opportunity to really use the equipment. It's more about the education. I did keep out, like when I was walking around, I had my EMF detector out and stuff. It didn't get anything. But it's more about the education and the stories on those trips than it is about ghost hunting. So it would be nice to go back and actually explore those places. As needed means as needed, so if you don't want it, let it be and just juice another time. Exactly, Steph. I'm glad she called out the train track story. Yeah, so like when we were there registering for the ghost tour, the person who was, you know, working the shop actually told us that the train track story wasn't real, and I was like, oh well, that's kind of disappointing because that's supposed to be like a big thing, but it makes sense why it's not real, because she explained, you know, how your car moves forward because you're on a slight incline, and then the handprint thing is just your own fingerprints, and I'm like, that makes sense. But I guess there's some people, she was saying, who get upset that she says that it's not real because they're like, I had an experience, and it's like, okay, but did you really? Are you sure you didn't just psych yourself out? Because if we're being completely honest, I think every town has a story about the train tracks and a story about a bridge, and those are like the two main ones that everywhere you go, every city, every town, there's some sort of ghost story about a bridge in town and some sort of ghost story about the train tracks in town. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. It was on Sci-Fi. No way. That's kind of cool. I have many dreams, as I'm sure most of us do. But one of my dreams, you guys, is to actually like have a traveling show where I do like travel stuff on a network. And part of that would be doing ghost hunting in the places that I travel to. So you travel and you get to do the touristy stuff and eat the food and go to the local places and everything. But then we're going to do a little bit of ghost hunting and explore the spooky side as well. I think that would be really fun. You'd be on it with me. I don't know what you mean, Liz. I'd be dragging your butt with me.
You're right.
I think it'd be really cool. It's probably a pipe dream, but it's a dream. Along with my having my own line of coffee one day. Not necessarily as like my own business, but I'd love to partner with either like Death Wish or Starbucks or something. And have my own line of coffee that I already have a name for, but I'm not going to share it because I don't want anybody to steal it. Do it on YouTube and be your own network. I would love to. The challenge with doing it myself on YouTube is that I then have to fund everything myself, and I also have to edit everything myself. And I don't have the viewership or the money to do all of that straight out. Like, it's kind of, I mean, I guess I kind of already do that to an extent, but it's definitely way more low budget. Not as frequent as I would like. So that's where the challenge comes in. You know, it would be nice if I were in a financial place where I had the funds to do that, but I don't. We have a haunted quarry, old Revolutionary War fort, several places downtown and the Rock House. I don't know any you don't know any train stories for you? I bet someone somewhere in your area has a train story, Steph. I can almost guarantee it. But Steph does have a lot of haunted stuff, so when I go visit her, we're gonna be exploring some of that for sure. It's gonna happen. Crybaby Bridge is about 35 minutes away from Experience. It's an odd place. Oh, okay. Get coffee and just put your name on it. I literally just take a coffee bag from frickin' Walmart or Publix, write Shanna's coffee. This is mine. Order it on my Etsy today. Specialized coffee branded for Shanna. It's not Folgers. I don't know what you're talking about. Go to Bobby McKay's. Who's Bobby McKay? Shanna the coffee code coming soon. I love it.
When you said that, the song just pops into my head. It's like, the best part of waking up is Shanna in your cup.
Totally not stolen. Came up with that ourselves.
Right.
Definitely didn't base that on anything else. Don't know what you're talking about.
Nope, not at all.
Not at all. Shanna Bites Coffee, the coffee that will make you a Faz god. Yes. Yes. No, I would also really like, as part of my coffee line, to sell coffee jelly. I don't know if you guys have ever had coffee jelly. It's a huge thing in Asia. And it also, I noticed a few places in San Antonio that started selling it. I think it might be becoming a thing over here. But if you've never had coffee jelly, 10 out of 10, if you're a coffee person, recommend trying it. It's so good. Just got some butter chicken and rice in the IP. Should be yummy to me. Ooh, that does sound good. Who doesn't love butter chicken?
That would be the Instant Pot, the IP.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you clarified, because like, I don't know what that is. Like, maybe it's some type of oven.
Oh, it is sort of, right?
Steph says hi, by the way, Cindy.
Ooh, yeah, I know. He wants me to tell about the Great Circus train wreck of 1893.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, tell us.
It's okay. It's a local story. We actually never heard about it until we were camping with Boy Scouts at this kind of out-of-the-way Boy Scout camp, and Chris was trying to do his 5-mile hike requirement. So from camp down to the main road and back was exactly 2.5 miles. So we were doing 2.5 miles each way to get his 5-mile hike in. But there's a memorial along the side of the road, just in the middle of nowhere. Okay. But there are some train tracks nearby. And so we stopped to drink our water bottles and look at it. And there was all this information about this Great Circus train wreck of 1893 that we had never heard of. And we have a plaque there and talk about how the train coming down the mountain into Tyrone lost its brakes or whatever and didn't make the curve. And so it jumped the tracks and crashed. This is the same area where, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Unstoppable with Chris Pine. It was about a train that was going and not stopping and wrecking through half of Pennsylvania. It's in the same area, and I think maybe even partly inspired by this old story, but true story. So anyways, when the train wrecked, the animals and everything all got loose, and it took them a while to find them. One of the lions, actually, they shot because it was like taking down the farmers' cows and menacing people. It was not safe, so that was kind of sad. But the end of all the description of the train wreck at the very end, and this is what got the boys, and they were nervous that night, was it said that there were several of these large, like, South American boas on the train. and they were never, said the snakes were never found. That's the last line of the memorial.
Really?
Yes. So maybe somewhere out there in the mountains of Pennsylvania roams the ghosts of these giant boa constrictors. Who knows?
Ooh. That's kind of wild. Do you what is the lifespan of a boa constrictor? Could they still be alive out there?
The winter. No, they wouldn't make it
okay.
through the winter because they're cold blooded, and we get cold in the winter. So
that makes
unless
sense.
they found a cave or something to hibernate in, but
yeah,
no, the snakes were never found, but they caught all the other critters in one way or another. So
dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's a rather detailed description of it here on an old Pennsylvania Heritage website. Anyways, I thought I'd share that story. So you're talking about train stories everywhere. I was in the kitchen putting dinner together. I was like, oh, I gotta go tell her about this.
You're like, I have a train story, and I know that it's
real. Yes. And the boys always, now that's always like the highlight if they go camp there and do that hike for the new scouts to stop at the memorial and remember those snakes that were never found and get a little spooked.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. All right. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it.
Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. That was really cool. Vote for Shanna the Coffee God Rare Blend. Oh my god. Blend of the year. Blend of the year. Oh no. Doing special lobster pasta. You should go to all the Texas chainsaw filming locations in Texas. All the oh my god, that'd be fun. I never thought about that. That's a great idea. I haven't seen all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, though. I saw the original way back in the day when I was too young and probably shouldn't have seen it. Definitely saw that. Then, we should watch those. The sunlight rays across the face, right in the eye. Yeah, it's really bright, but all my shutters are closed, so there's nothing that I can do about it. It's just because the time of day, you know how it goes. Listen, I need you guys to move. You're in the way. You're still in the way.
If it was horizontal instead of vertical, it would be like Morticia Adams.
I'm here for that. I'll take it. Ooh, thank you for the link, Cindy. Definitely need to check that out. See ya, Joseph. Have a good night, love. The locations for the Blair Witch Project are happy between me and Josh. Ooh, that would be fun, too. I remember when the Blair Witch originally came out, and my friends and I going to the website and like, is this real? Do you think this is real? Oh my god. We were like in elementary school. And I wasn't allowed to watch the movie because it said the word fuck too many times, and my mom did not like that. Little did my mom know that would soon become one of my favorite words. Ooh, we don't have Fang with us, do we? We do not. Damn you, son, get off Shanna face. You tell it. You tell that, son. Hey, Jen! How you doing? Yeah, we're talking about some spooky stuff right now. My dream of having a travel show someday where I get to travel and experience things in different places, but then also at night we get a little spooky and explore some ghosty stuff, you know? Oh, the Blair Witch was so scary. I was just old enough to buy the VHS and be my parents. It's definitely like, especially for the time it came out, it was definitely a scary movie. There's no question about that. Does he have a spell that I can use on this? I don't think he does. Too bad. Okay. I need to use this guy here, I think. Yeah. I tried, but the sun don't listen. Yeah, the sun's rude. It's just rude. Thank you for trying, though, Anthony. I know we were talking about how every town has their train stories, and mine was a spooky one. Yeah, Cindy had a really awesome story. 10 out of 10 I recommend. If you have the time, go back and listen to her tell the story. It was a good one. It was a very good one. I remember taking my then boyfriend to see The Ring and only learning afterwards that he did not like horror. Oh no. Well, at least he went and saw it with you. I mean, that's nice. I remember going to see The Ring. I was in junior high school when The Ring came out. And I freaking loved it. But then also, I remember come on, can I not get out of the water? There we go. I remember also, after the movie came out on VHS, you used to, like, you would put the VHS into the, brain fart. Oh my god, my brain literally just decided it was done with what I was saying. You put the VHS in, and it would immediately start playing the part of the film that sets you up for the curse, essentially. And there was one time, and it was right after I bought it, I had a friend over, and we were going to watch it together, and I hadn't told anybody we were going to watch this movie. So it's not like they knew what they were doing. But we're excited to watch this movie. We're all set up. Everything's good to go. We put the VHS in. It plays that part. We're like, haha, spooky, haha. Immediately when it's done playing, my phone rings. And I'm like, okay, why is this unknown number? Because I remember back in the day when you could block your phone calls, and it was an unknown number calling me. And I answer, and the person on the other end of the phone is like, 7 days. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was so freaked out and so scared. It was just one of my friends playing a prank on me, but they had no idea that I literally was watching that movie. It just, like, just so happened that the timing was literally perfect. But it was terrifying. Jen says, hi, Grace and Cindy. Been watching a YouTuber play Red Dead Redemption. That game is so good. I can't buy myself or I would become terribly addicted. I've heard that game is good. I have not played it, but I've heard it's very good. What is that thing doing? That was such a weird animation. Alright, where's that? Ooh. Well, that worked. Ooh, enjoy your dinner! I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do for dinner. I have no idea.
Same.
I know I need to cook. I need to save some money and, like, make something. Nothing about that sounds fun. That's funny. We got to put him in a bubble. Oop. We need Lumos. There we go.
Because I have something worth living for.
There we go. What are your ideas for dinner, Liz? What are you thinking? Oops. Gluten-free pasta primavera. Ooh. That does sound good. Cindy's always making really good stuff, though. I feel like she's always... Her and Steph, they're both always in here, like, making all kinds of yummy food. I see the sparklies. Don't know what spell I'm supposed to be using. Just do veggies in a skillet and add the noodles at the end. That's solid. That's always good. Cheesy egg and potato burritos. Mmm. I did buy sweet potatoes at the store yesterday. I could do that. I don't have any cheese. I think I used the last of my vegan cheese. And I didn't buy more of it yesterday because I looked at all the vegan stuff and like everything is so much more expensive right now. It makes me so sad. I freaking couldn't buy kimchi because it was $6 a bag. I was like, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Moms be cooking, we do. It's true. Add the cooked nudes, I mean. Just puts uncooked noodles in a skillet. That's a good idea, Steph. I watched a recent Emon and Beck video in which they made cheese sauce with cashews. Yes! Yes! That's a thing, and it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. But cashews are also expensive right now. Everything's expensive right now, you guys. We need to... Oh my god, I'm just trying to run around and get the coins really quick. Stop trying to kill me. Oh, apparently I can't go over there. It won't let me. Rude. Hermione, are you having trouble swimming, sweetheart? Or is that Jenny? That might be Jenny. Eamon and Beck are van lifers who are also vegan. That's awesome. I should check them out. I would probably like them. Alright, what do I need to be doing here? Okay. Hermione's out of the water. Apparently Basilisk does not like that spell. It would be a powerful impact to break those rocks. Okay. Ooh, there we go. They have a cookbook and everything. He is a chef. What? That's awesome. At the moment, it's sad she's going through breast cancer. Might want to check their pre-2022 videos for inspiration. Solid plan. Solid plan, Cindy. What? Is that a baby basilisk? It's a little snaky snake. What is happening? What do I do with that? Oh, I think I need to pick it up. Where's it go? Where's our pot? There's got to be a pot somewhere. There it is. Oh! Self, don't fall in the water. Jenny. Oops, I didn't mean to change. Jenny. There we go. Apparently hiding does not work. I think I need Harry to do that, not Jenny. Oh, he gave us the little flower thing. Cool. I have a cool vegan couple just moved to Florida. I need to share. I need to see where they are in regards. Yes! Oh my god, please! Please! Oh, vodka. Yeah, vodka's working at my dad. Which, sad, but my dad leaves again tomorrow, so... Our last part. Harry, put away your fucking wand, dude. Put it away. Just put it away. There we go. Alright. Drink the potion. Let's go pull the lever. Pull the lever, Crunk. Go. Oh, there's Fox. And the sorting hat. Oh, he covered Ginny's eyes. That's cute. Thank you, Cindy. He's like, shut up, Beach. Apparently, I am not allowed up there. Okay, that's not what I expected. I thought maybe I was gonna have to find the book. True wizard. Jenny, you're in the way, love. I need you to move. I need you to move. Jenny, get out of the fucking way. Continues to be in the way. There we go. Whoa, that was cool. That was really cool. Ooh, the sword of Gryffindor!
Clearly, fame isn't everything.
Okay, I guess we're gonna get to the point where we have to stab the book then, huh? Oh no! I didn't mean to fall. Dang it. I should have had that basilisk break this thing over here. It did not, however. Accio sword, right? Oh, is that our hydration reminder, Grace? Everybody hydrate! Hydration station! Choo choo! Yeah, YouTube needs to get on the channel redemptions thing.
I finally have clips on my side now, though.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, like before, I couldn't clip your channel, but now there's a big clip button there.
Nice. That was funny. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't give that to everybody at the same time as an option. Oops. Okay. Don't need to hide in the barrel. You need to go here again. Alright, I just had to move quickly. Is that like some kind of gem? Can I pick up the sword? What do I do? Oh, okay. There we go. I Wingardia Leviosa the sword. Oh. Oh. He's angry. And he said, "Don't you dare." That's cute.
That is cute.
Oh. Fox here to save the day. Level complete. Whoop, whoop. A 100% true wizard. That's right, we are. Look at all that fake money we have.
I wish it was real money.
Right? Need to win the lottery, but you gotta play to win, you know? Alright, continue story. We're gonna hit continue, but I think since we only have about 12 minutes left of today's live stream anyway, I might call it here so that way I can have a few extra minutes with vodka at the dog park today. Like I said, we will be on Twitch tonight, so make sure to come hang out on Twitch tonight. If you don't follow all my other socials, they should be here. Let's see if it works. Is it gonna work? There we go. There we go. Come hang out on Discord. We'll be doing movie night tomorrow night. And it'll be a good time. And I hope you guys have a really wonderful night. Otherwise, maybe we'll have some news next week about the games coming out. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I've said before, giving up at this point. But that was really funny. He just pantsed Lucius Malfoy. I don't know if you saw that. That was hilarious. I'm glad it worked. And then next week on Sunday, I'll let you guys know if we're gonna have a wizard stream, but we will be having our nighttime Twitch stream. And it will be community night. So come hang out and play games with us. It's gonna be fun. And I guess I will be seeing you guys later because we just finished this chapter too. Look at us. Look at us go! Alright guys, I love you all very much and I'll see you soon.